Welcome back, guys. So, on this video, we're talking about Manat and Vikrant getting married. Obviously, they got married in where they are in India, and I actually noticed they're doing second marriage or something. I decided to update on that. So, this update will generally cover that. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, in case you have not subscribed to the channel yet. As we jump straight into the video of today on what we're expecting on your favorite series, Manat.
After years of heartbreak, misunderstandings, and silent sacrifices, love is finally returning to Mannat and Vikrant's life. But just when happiness seems close, a dangerous storm begins to rise inside their own family. The episode begins on an emotional note as Mannat opens up to Dua about the past. She tells her how happy she was when Dua was born and how that little girl became the center of her entire world. Dhairya also shares memories with Dua, reminding her how she brought happiness into their small home. Soon, Vikrant joins them and emotionally confesses how deeply he loves Dua. He tells her she is his princess and that her happiness matters more than anything else to him. Mannat then makes a shocking but heartfelt statement. She tells Dua that although she loves Vikrant, she will never marry him unless Dua accepts him first. Everyone anxiously waits for Dua's response. For a moment, it looks like Dua is about to reject Vikrant completely when she picks up his picture. But Dhairya silently stops her and places Vikrant's photo beside the family picture instead. That small gesture changes everything. Dua finally agrees to give Vikrant a chance, not for him, but for Mannat's happiness. Vikrant becomes emotional and promises that he will never come between Dua and Dhairya because Dhairya will always remain her father too. Wanting reassurance, Dua privately asks Mannat if she will always love her the same way even after marrying Vikrant. Mannat lovingly assures her that nothing in this world is more important than her daughter. Then comes a beautiful turning point. Instead of opposing the wedding, Dua decides to become Mannat's wedding planner herself. She announces that Vikrant must prove he deserves to be her father. Dhairya supports the idea and asks Dua to apologize for her earlier behavior. Though still hesitant, Dua agrees and begins testing Vikrant in funny and emotional ways. One of her conditions is that he must wear her favorite color during the wedding. Vikrant happily agrees to every demand because for him, winning Dua's trust means everything. Meanwhile, Mannat thanks Dhairya for helping Dua change her mind. Dhairya calmly says he only wants Dua's happiness and future, but behind his smile, pain continues to grow. Later, Mannat prays thankfully to God for softening Dua's heart when Vikrant comes from behind and hugs her emotionally. This time, Vikrant reassures Mannat that he will never doubt her again and no misunderstanding will separate them anymore. Determined to start fresh, he kneels down and proposes to Mannat once again with a ring. The emotional proposal melts Mannat's heart. For the first time in years, both choose to leave their painful past behind and move forward together. Vikrant slips the ring onto Mannat's finger and they embrace lovingly while the entire family feels happiness returning at last. But one person watches this reunion with heartbreak. Dhairya silently witnesses their emotional moment from a distance. Though he blesses them publicly and even gifts Mannat a chain, internally he feels shattered. In his mind, he believes he sacrificed 7 years of his life only to lose everything to Vikrant. He warns Vikrant never to make Mannat cry again, but deep inside, resentment has already started taking over him. At the same time, Roni tries explaining the situation to Dua. He reminds her that both Mannat and Vikrant love her deeply and says sometimes people make sacrifices for family. He even narrates a story about Lord Krishna to help Dua understand emotions and forgiveness. Slowly, Dua begins softening toward Vikrant while Neetu happily watches them bond together. But not everyone is happy. Yashika becomes frustrated seeing the family reunite and decides she must stop this wedding somehow. Soon, the story moves into grand wedding celebrations. The entire family begins preparing for Mannat and Vikrant's new beginning. This track becomes especially emotional because Vikrant finally realizes the true value of Mannat's unconditional love and support. Instead of flashy promises, he now wants to give her genuine happiness, peace, and respect after everything she silently endured because of him. Their relationship now feels more mature and real. Both understand that love is not about dramatic words, but about trust, loyalty, and standing beside each other during difficult times. Fans are excited to witness romantic moments, emotional family scenes, and the long awaited wedding celebrations. However, just when everything seems perfect, the newest promo reveals a shocking twist that could destroy everything again. The promo begins with Dhairya hugging Vikrant while secretly warning him that, just as Vikrant once took away his happiness and family, now it is Vikrant's turn to suffer. His words clearly hint that he is planning something dangerous against Mannat and Vikrant. During Mannat and Vikrant's Sangeet ceremony, Dhairya suddenly falls and injures his foot. Dua immediately rushes toward him and accuses Vikrant of hurting her father intentionally. In front of everyone, she emotionally declares that she will never accept Vikrant as her father and will never allow Mannat to marry him. The entire family is left stunned. Fans are now divided over Dua's reaction. Many viewers feel her behavior is natural because she has spent her entire life believing Dhairya is her real father. Others feel bad for Vikrant, who is desperately trying to rebuild his relationship with both Mannat and Dua. At the same time, viewers are growing suspicious of Dhairya's real intentions. Many believe Dua will eventually discover that Dhairya manipulated the situation and tried to destroy Mannat and Vikrant's wedding out of jealousy and pain. Now, the biggest question remains: will Dhairya's revenge plan destroy Mannat and Vikrant's happiness once again? Or will truth finally unite this broken family forever?